Right, howdy folks, how are we doing? It's been a little while since I've done a video. Obviously 25's been out a good while now. Good selection of maps. And the one I've been playing on is, despite the very heavy fog, I've got the rangy there like the Skoda, is Schwesing Bahnhof. I've probably not pronounced that right, but yeah, I've moved to Germany basically, and it is a cracking map, absolutely cracking map. So I've put 30 plus hours into it so far. Done a wheat harvest. 6900 is there, ready to be washed. Pulled some silage in as well. Yeah, got this. I forget exactly what the mod's called. Realistic weather or something like that. So you get you can get really heavy fog. You get moisture. Moisture is now relevant, as you can see in the bottom right corner, for harvesting crops, that sort of thing. And yeah, you get this really lovely, realistic, very patchy fog that is pea super. Yeah, so obviously, you know, yeah, if you're a console, you haven't got this, like, but you'll be wishing you had. A lovely mod. She, she sounds lovely. So yeah, as you can see, she's jeweled up with the silage pusher on. I was using her to roll the silage, which is over here. Yeah, it is a 4 times map, so 4 times. It's yeah, your standard map's 2 times. This is 4 times, so 4 kilometres by 4 kilometres. And I do like the bigger maps, like, you know, you can, you know, use lorries and that sort of stuff, and it's just a bit more realistic. Like, not that I don't like the 2x maps, but you know, standard size maps, but yeah, I do like these 4 times maps. So this is a big farm. The farm's got its own BGA, got various fields of cattle, so there's a bit of grain silo out the back there. Again, you can't see, but this is all grass fields intercepted with ditches, which is another nice little feature that I like. Ditches with water in. So, on a lot of maps, I don't like to go full bore, and I'll go like medium machinery. But on this map, just because of the, yeah, the type of map it is, the size of farms and everything, and the fact we're in Germany, I've gone, you know, I've gone balls deep. Like, you know, I've got a Chrome Big M, I've got a 990 forage harvester over there. Didn't go for the full size selection, but we've got a 6900 with a 45-foot header. Yeah, I haven't mucked about, like, because, you know, the Germans, they don't muck about, do they? So there's fields of calves out the back here. Hopefully this fog will disappear at some point, but not in the duration of this video, I assume, because I started at 6:30 this morning. It's been foggy since then, so yeah, no, I'm really enjoying this map. So they've got decent traffic, and AI traffic as well. I've never really noticed this before, but you really notice it on this well, yeah, on this this map with long, you know, long straights and everything. The ways the cars overtake you and all that sort of stuff. It's very good. So running a 930 there with a chaser. 3230 with a bow chaser. Got the bow chopper there. So this is like the dairy farm size. Not huge numbers at the minute. I haven't upped any numbers, but there's 25 cows in here at the minute. And again, the bugbear of mine, they still sleep on the slats rather than in the cubicles. This is all automated as well. So you've got the overhead gantry top there, and the food comes in on a little container and it drops out like. But yeah, no, really detailed map. Quite flat. I mean, I tend to like an undulating map, but you know, this is still good for me. So I've got some straw there. I've put straw up in the fields with the chaser as well. So that's where you actually kitchen basically. So this is yeah, I put this grain storage facility in here. So we've got an 8970 there, put a weighbridge in. Yeah, so this is basically the main farm. There's your weighbridge. So we're out in one of the fields obviously where I've harvested it, baled it, carted the bales. Everything's carted up as well actually, like so. So getting on with putting some lime in. So obviously I've tipped some lime in here. 2 trailer loads of lime, 2 Arctic loads. Got the 8310. So we'll fire her up. Got head tracking on at the minute. Open the cover. This is like a self-contained unit, this is, so got the semi-trailer there. I would use a drawbar trailer, but unfortunately there's no drawbar low loaders available at the minute with a rear hitch, so that's all we've got. So, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll drop the breeder spreader off the back, load the Volvo up, and then back the low loader onto the breedle, and the fast track takes a lot to the next field. So, self-contained unit. Also, I do like the fact you've now got obviously integrated auto steer now. That's all good. So it could be better. Could be on a little screen in like the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, like as in you would in a real cab. But yeah, no, I do like it. Like I really am enjoying 25 now. So we'll get her ready, fire her up, boom, engage online, and we are off. It would be nice if you could choose. I think you can choose your own lines actually. Sure, I read somewhere that you can choose your own lines, but we haven't put a headland around this pond either here. Pond now. We'll do that ourselves. Yeah, downloaded another mod the other day as well. Not on Mod Hub, which was texture changer, I think, something like that. So what that does, I haven't tried it yet because it hasn't rained, but when it rains, it makes the your wheelings here, makes them a lot deeper, like 4 times as deep. Reduces traction on grass and feels like this. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. Like, I've not actually had it rain yet, like. So I'm only into day 2 of this map. So, but yeah, really enjoying it. Skip lines. I have noticed that now when you are spreading line, then it will continue, like on 22, if you're going over an area you'd already done, you already spread on, it wouldn't actually you know, use any line, but now it does. It will just put it on anyway. So it's good, again, good touch. There's a decent amount of machines out now, especially if you're on PC, but there's getting more on Mod Hub as well. An old shake field, this one. Right, so I've left the lines running for a minute, but we'll get on with a bit of ploughing. So we've got the 8560, no, the 8650 even. No mirrors on this thing, so we've got to look behind. So this is like a little bit old school. So anyone that watches the main channel and watched the farm sale video at Bedfordia about a month ago, something like that, where I used to work, and I was sort of reminiscing about all the old tackle they used to have. This is not exactly like the outfit they had, but be very similar. They had a 8640, two of them, I think. It's either two 8640s or an 8640 and an 8440. I can't rightly remember off the top of my head. And they had an 8850, but I do remember, well, yeah, I haven't got the best memory, but I do, you know, one of those memories that will never leave me is watching the repowered 8640 ploughing with a 12 thorough Gregoire Besson ploughing in buck, and jewelled up like this, all 8 wheels spinning because the tractor was low. Yeah, it was a hell of an impressive machine. That's a lovely little touch. The fact that traffic overtakes, I do like. I mean, this 25 got a lot of hate, still gets a lot of hate. I mean, I was unimpressed when we first got it, but as is always the case, it does improve. It was I think particularly poor when it came out compared to previous versions. A lot of issues. I don't think I've got anything. You know, graphics are good, no flickering. I think I still get the odd bit of buffering, like when you put the straw out, you're on the combine, that sort of thing. But on the whole, it's very, very good now. Very good. Makes all the difference when you get a map like this as well. Attention clear, pulling the middle of the road. Two fields in this block of land. This one here, obviously. A lot again, the line texture of line that field. I don't know if you'll see it a bit more clearly, like. But like in 22, the field was just completely white. Well, they're totally unrealistic. That's a far more realistic texture when you've lined the field. You know, it's just like a light dust in the snow. Like on previous versions, that field up ahead would just be completely white. I mean, that's not very good. obviously where I tipped the lime I used. That should stay there. Well, I might pick it up when I'm done drilling and all that sort of stuff. Put it in a shed. I wasn't sure exactly how much I wanted, so I tipped 2 loads there. 2 loads where we're currently spreading the line back with the fast track. I love the ditches of water. I love that touch. You don't see that enough, especially on UK maps. Like, I mean, we've got ditches everywhere around here. You don't really see it on UK maps. To be fair, it's a tricky thing to do. I mean, obviously, a flat map makes life a lot easier to put a ditch in, but undulating maps very tricky. You see, that's where I stacked some of the straw. Where I stacked it a lot, and take that back to the yard when I need it. Start over this other side. It's the first time I've done any ploughing since, well, proper ploughing at all, because I haven't done any since I did that, that plough test video. It's, when it was first released. Quite long for up to the trees there, so it's quite long. Tracking still. Texture's a bit laggy again, but hopefully that will get fixed. Well, they will fix it, wouldn't they? I think there's multi-terrain angle on this map as well. So it's a huge, good. Big, huge map, and I should be playing this until, well, possibly until Saxlingham comes out. That's the one I'm really looking forward to at the minute. Farm Sim Briscoe. So we've done the Vintage Oaks map on FS25, and he's got Saxlingham in the works at the minute, and he's, I think over halfway through now, and it looks fantastic. Just a bit like, Vintage Oaks was a great map, and like the level of detail is very similar. So that's the one I'm looking forward to. That is going to be a 2x map. I watched his latest update on YouTube the other day, and he said he might not put it through Modder because of the such a long waiting time. It's 4 months at the minute, I think, for mods to be approved. So he was like, can he be bothered to put it up there, send it to Giants, wait 4 months, and then it may not pass. He might have to You know, you might have to, you know, might send it back, and you might have to, you know, do a few bits and bobs to make it good for console release. So you might not do it, which will be a shame, because it'll be funny. I'm looking forward to playing that map with Liz. So, you know, flashed a bit of money. 25 was released on a, because obviously we were on an old Xbox. So the fact that 25 could be played on the old Xbox, splashed out a bit of money on a PS5 Pro. Obviously that means, you know, she can only play console stuff on. So that'd be nice to play on that map with her. And I've got a dedicated server at the minute, but there's no map on there at the minute. Not a you know, a cross-play map that is any good, like. Out like that. Do a figure of 8 turn. We'll start going back now the other way. You can fold that up. Yeah, wrong button. Sim dashboard, I'll press the wrong button, which means bear with. Get there in a minute. Ah, PTO button. It's in the dashboard. This is. Like that. So yeah, and obviously like that Saxon is going to be a, you know, it's going to be possibly a crossplay map. It's a standard size map, but he has already said that he plans to, you know, go bigger on it. Like. I do like that touch. That's a very good touch. There. Yeah, look at that terrain, terrain angle. I love that. Again, why that isn't standard, I don't know. It should be. So basically, what we'll do with these fields here is we'll do the ups and downs with the big plough here. Also bought the Pottinger 7 furrow. I'll probably just do the headlands with that, or I might buy the 6 furrow. 6 or 7. There's a 6 or 7 furrow KV mounted. I might do the headlands with that. Either. I'll do the headlands with the littler plough, far easier. But you can cover some ground with this beast. Still a bit buffery on the old changing terrain. It's better in cab, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot better in cab, I don't know why. But, yeah, so this map, I haven't really done a tour of it. Like, I might do it. Let me know if you want to, you know, let me have a drive around and do a bit of a tour. Because yeah, it's good, very detailed, like. Very detailed. So what maps are you playing? Are you obviously Calmson's been released, which is now Lone Oak Farm, isn't it? I think Oxford David renamed it Lone Oak Farm. I did have another go at that. I just can't get into that map. I don't really know whether it's just because there's, you know, there's no track, there's no life to the map. Like, well, I think that's possibly it. There's no life to it. So I couldn't, you know, I put 20-30 hours into it, and I just didn't get the will to want to play it, which I do on this map. So But no doubt, I mean, that Calms, I still wouldn't call Calms is a good map mod, but I just can't get into it. So, but of course, yeah, Oxygen Davis has still got Whitcomb. Is it Whitcomb Park in the works? So that'll be released sometime. Whether it'll be this year or not, I don't know. But he has got that in the works, so that'll also be worth a look. But yeah, what maps are you playing? Just out of interest. Lift her up. Turn her over. Good. Head tracking working well. Bring her back round, drop her in, quite nicely there, straight, yeah, it's nice with plowing, that's quite satisfying, and like with head tracking now it's so much easier because you're not, you ain't got to fart around with a mouse, just look where you want to go. And yeah, like to look all the way around as well. I'm only turning my head 20 degrees, something like that, so I can still easily see the screen in front of me because obviously you still need to be able to see the screen. But you can, yeah, look right behind you and see what's happening easily, hands free. So I think also. In fact, we've turned the month, we're now in September. I can get the maize, start getting the maize in. They ain't exactly correctly, are we? Because the skimmers aren't doing anything. I do like that though. That's, again, it's the little touches for me. It's just a nice little texture that shows the furrow rolling over. Right, I'll just nip back to the farm. We'll just get in the old rangy and go and have a look at that. Go and have a look at that maize. Nice little bits of detail, cars everywhere. Railway tracks, just a very, very nice map. Not just grass at there, I mean look at all the weeds, different plants at the side of the track here. Very, very nice. Knock that off. Good old maize. So moisture's at moisture's at 0.241%, so less than 1%. It should be 15 to 20. 4% worth of withering. Still growing. Why is that? Why is that? I am surprised that's still growing. Hold on. Oh yeah, that is still growing. So let's just check the calendar. Go on. Oh, October. Oh, we can't get in there till October. So oh well, that's quite handy actually, because basically that means I ain't got to worry about. I ain't got to worry about cutting that this month. Wait till next month, and means we can get on with finishing the lime spreading, the plough, yeah, get cultivations done, maybe get some drilling done, that sort of thing. Yeah, that'd be good. There's the, I think, yeah, all the, just the fog has disappeared now, isn't it? Didn't really notice that. Yeah, the fog has gone. So we'll just have a look around. See a bit clearer now, can't you? You've got the F16 there. The Volker on. Back to the main farm. Yeah, so you can see it now, minus the fog. So I'd say it's like, not your typical German farm, but I would say it looks like a German farm to me, like, you know. Very neat, big, wide open spaces. Very nice slurry pit over there. So that's what we've got, like the horse lead, and we've got all the gear, like, you know what I mean. Got the old 3670 on the coombe baler. So this is the fields I cropped all these fields here, you can see. And like I say, I just like the fact that ditches between all the fields, just like that little touch. It's very nice, very nice. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a look at this German map. Like I say, I'm really enjoying it. What maps are you playing? I should be playing this for quite some time, I think. Oh, yeah. Nice driving, George. Let's turn her off, shall we? One last thing to show you. I don't normally do this, like, but it did pop up on the mods. Yeah. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? Very nice that is as well. And it does go like poo off a shovel. Very nice. Anyway, I mean, what the hell am I wearing? I don't recall having jeans on. There you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that vid. See you on the next one. Ta-ta!